Hello everyone, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So this is just a quick intro to my makeup collection series, and I just wanted to get on here real quick before I start my series. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this on the rest of my video series or not, so if you are seeing this as a repetitive video, you guys should know the intro and you can just skip on over. But I basically just want to get here. I'm not going to give the typical disclaimer of I'm not here to be all bougie and, to show up, blah, blah, blah. That's not the disclaimer I want to give you guys. You guys are all grown-ups. You know the drill. You know who I am. So I'm not going to say that, but I will say one thing. As you're watching these videos and you're seeing what's in my drawers and you're seeing my makeup collection, I just want to let you guys know, please do not envy my collection. Please do not be jealous of my collection. Please do not want or are dying to have what I have, you guys. This is just my collection, what I feel comfortable with. Yes, I have a lot of it, and sometimes I wish I did not have this much. I want you guys to do what is best for you. Your makeup collection is amazing to you, and remember that. Please do not emulate what I have or go into debt to try to get what I have. I do not want to encourage that at all. This is just simply a series that has been asked for me for so long. I cannot tell you how many times I've had people ask me to show what's in my drawers, to show my makeup collection. So I'm finally giving that to you guys, but I don't want you guys to envy it, to be jealous of it. Enjoy your collection. You have your collection for a reason. I have mine for my reasons. And it's supposed to be a fun video. It's supposed to be fun, relaxing. Enjoy my drawers. Have at it. Go ahead. And if you have to judge, the only thing I'm going to say is please judge silently. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I am very well aware of what I have, how much I have, and how much I've spent, because it is my money, it is my storage, it is my place. So I understand. I don't need to be told. I get it. So without further ado, enjoy the rest of my makeup. Hello everyone, welcome back, and welcome to the portion of this video where I share with you guys anything and everything that has to do with this little section of my beauty room. This is my desk, my chair, and all of its belongings on top. So if this is something you're interested in, stay tuned. All right, you guys, so as you can see, I do have an IKEA desk. I purchased the 6 drawers, 2 on each side, and then the tabletop at IKEA. This was a recent purchase, like I mentioned in my room tour. I have only had it for 4 months, and it was the best investment as far as for me to keep my makeup organized and in one place instead of having those plastic drawers that I originally had in my old house. This chair right here came from Staples. That was a gift from my sister. I think she got it for under $10. It was on a very, very discounted price, and I love it. This rug that you have down here, it is temporarily. I think we purchased that at Big Lots. I'm going to say like 7 years ago. So it's not anything new. It's temporary, as I mentioned before in my makeup room tour. But I'm going to change that eventually. So I'm going to share with you guys what is on top of my drawer, like on the outer parts of it, and then we're going to get into what is on top and then inside my drawers. All right, so as you guys can see here, I have 2 soft boxes, a ring light, and a monitor. So these soft boxes I got on Amazon. I will link them down below if I can remember. And then this ring light I did not get from Diva Ring Light. That actually was a ring light from a different website that was half off, and I've had that for almost 6 years now without having to replace the light bulb. I've had 3 moves with that ring light, and so far so good. So, and it does have a dimmer, which I appreciate. Behind that mirror you will see that I have a monitor. That's just a normal computer screen monitor. I had an extra one, and I just bought the attachments and the adapters to go along with my camera. So that's what I use to watch, and I have it on a fold out like living room dining, what are those called, like dinner tables. You could find those at Target and Walmart for under $10, and that's what I place my monitor on top. Now to the left, as you guys can see right there, that's where I keep all of my samples. Top drawer is makeup, then skincare, then hair care, body care. And that's where I pull out the samples that I'm going to use throughout the month, where I share with you guys in my series sampled out. On top right here is a basket, and that's where I keep any palettes that I'm testing out, want to test out, do first impressions on, so on and so forth. So I know they're right there for me and I don't have to worry about having to search for them. Now, if we move on to here, you guys can see that I have baby wipes on the side. That's what I use to wipe my swatches from. And this is a 3 separate thing, I don't know what you call it, divider. And that's where I keep the palettes that I have already done first impressions on, or that I am panning if I'm panning anything. And I keep them there so I can have them in front of me and be able to use them more often, remind myself to use them more often, so I can really get a good feel and get you guys the review that I am looking forward to doing for you guys. As always, there is my mirror, and behind my mirror, so as you guys can see right there, that's where I keep certain utensils, my scissors, any cream brushes that have cream products. I keep them right over here just because I don't want them to mix with my fluffy brushes, my eyeshadow brushes. I don't like the concealer or the corrector to rub off on my fluffy brushes, and then I'm putting it on my eyelids and it drives me insane. And then I keep anything that is panning right in the center. This is a 3 separate drawer container thing. All of my containers come from Marshall's. There's not one that I have not gotten on my desk that has not come from Marshall's, minus the eyeshadow divider that came from Target, and I think that was $3. So here's where I keep anything that I'm panning, anything that I want in front of my face that I know I use on the daily, foundations, body lotions, my Inglot Duralines there, my Urban Decay spray that I have, bobby pins, gum, some antibacterial stuff, hair clip things. Now in this corner here, you will see that I have my SD card container holder, and then this is where all of my brushes are. I have 5 little square holders. I actually inherited those as well, so I have no clue where they came from. The first 2 that you see right here are the ones with the brushes that I'm currently using. So I know that those are dirty and they need to get washed. And the ones behind them are replacements or anything that I need to add to them. Like, so if I'm missing a brush or I need something different, I will pull out of there. And then this one right here is one that has my smaller handle brushes because they will get lost in the big ones, so I keep it in a smaller one. And that's like a little candle holder that I got in gold and silver as decorative stuff, so I just use that to hold my brushes that have smaller handles so they do not get lost anywhere else in my collection, because I have had that happen before. This is that Vermona cleaner thing, but mine's the Marshall brand, or it was $5. I did not want to spend that much on it, and it's super easy to replace and clean those. And then this right here I inherited as well. I don't know where that was from, but I keep all of my headbands and my little cat ears. I have them all in there. I have my handheld fans in there, which I should be using one right now because I'm sweating. I keep them in there. Any hair clips, rulers, if I need any rulers to measure anything, that type of thing. That's where I keep all of my little accessory stuff. So this is what my actual desk looks like. So I'm going to show you an overview of it. Now, just in case you're wondering, this right here, this blue portion is just one of those inserts you put into your kitchen cabinet drawers to protect them, and it was $5 at Target. I purchased that, and it actually covered the whole entire desk of where I actually sit so I don't stain my desk. And then this right here is an actual placemat. That was like $2 at Target. I just wanted something easy to wipe off if any powder kick up fell on there, any type of foundation splattered anywhere. I could just easily wipe this off and not have to worry about my actual blue part to be stained or my desk itself. So that's this part right here. Now under my desk, you guys can see I have some baskets. These baskets right here are empty. There is a basket behind my trash that houses all of my eyeshadows. And then this basket right here are new products that I want to test out for you guys. Want to use them in some sort of way. I don't put them away because I don't want them to just get lost in my collection and never get used. And then that's the rag that I use to wipe anything off of my hands, any type of surface that I need to. That's the rag that I use. So this is what's under my desk. Okay, so this is drawer number 1. Here is where I keep all of my foundations, powders, concealers, lashes, that I am currently using or have in general. So here are some of my concealers, powders. Some things are in project pans. These little containers here are from Walmart. They're like $1 for 2. They're really awesome. I love them. You'll see these throughout my whole entire drawers because they're easy to come out and in, and you can clean them and don't have to worry about them. So here, the first one is my concealers, my powders, any correctors, any primers. That's where I keep this one. This one houses my lashes, my eyebrow products, my glues, my shadows, my mascaras are down here, as you guys can see right here. All that kind of stuff is housed there. And then in the back, you will see this is my foundation collection. These are all of my foundations that I currently own and only own. And I only have 2 concealers, you guys. These are the only 2 concealers that I own. I do not own any other ones. This one is a concealer that I use when I don't want to use foundation. This is the one that I use. And then this is my only corrector that I do own. Besides this one. This one's almost done. But that's it. I told you guys, I only have 2 concealers. And these are all of my foundations here. Plus the 2 that are on my desk as we speak that I'm currently using and about to finish completely up. So I don't have a lot of concealers or foundations and primers. You guys know I only use deluxe sample size basically. On the side here I do keep some lashes that I want to use that don't fit here because they won't close all the way. So that's my first drawer, and I go into this drawer almost every single day. So I do like how it's separate. It works for me, so that's how I'm going to keep it. All right, so now for my second drawer. This is where I normally keep any eyeshadow palettes or quads or singles that I want to use up. Currently, right now, I am not doing any of that, so I'm just testing out new products and things. So I have my color tattoo that I love, my gel liner that I'm currently using. These 2 are in project pans. And then here is, these specifically here have all of the things I want to rotate that I want to use up. So, or not use up, but use. So here I've been using these eyeglosses from Butter London that I love. These Annabelle Chromes that I got for Christmas from Lisa. Some cream shadows. This one's from Stila that I'm trying to play with. More of these cream shadows that I've gotten for Christmas. So this is where I house all of my cream products basically. On the side here I just have like this quad here that I'm just trying to use more often. I got this in a lure box, so I actually just played with it the other day and I love it. So I've been keeping it there because it's a beautiful summer color. This is in the shade, what are you? Bronzelle, I believe. So I got that one and I'm just trying to play with it more often. Here are all the liner jumbo pencils that I'm trying to rotate more often. So these are the ones that I'm currently having here that I'm trying to reach for more often. So I keep them separate here. And then these are the only kind of baskets that I have separate and different from the rest because of the length of the pencils. It drives me nuts. And they won't fit nicely sitting in one of these. These are from Target, and I inherited those as well, so that's why they're different colors. So I didn't purchase them, but I know they're from Target. So this one houses all of my eyeliners. Every eyeliner that I own is in this one, and then in this one, every lip liner that I own is in this one. So I keep them in here so I can rotate, pull them out for project pans or just in general. That's where I keep them. So basically, this whole entire drawer is dedicated to the majority of it being eye products, minus the lip liners that I keep back here. All right, you guys, so now we're moving on to some of my favorite drawers. This drawer is all highlighter, blush, and bronzers. So as you guys can see here, these are all the highlighters. I just recently pulled out all my summer highlighters to go through them to see if I still want to keep some, declutter some, give some away. So that's why you see so many here versus the other ones. So these are all of my basically summer highlighters, I would say. So here you have like this Stila one right here. I just have that one there. This one's one of my favorite summer ones here. You have this one's the Too Faced Ray of Light. You have Superb. Remember this one, you guys? Yes. Here's some Ofra ones that I have here, cream ones that I'm trying to use up more often. I also keep some right here so I can use these up and try to see if I want to keep them. Here's a Bobbi Brown one. I keep some back here. Here's another Bobbi Brown that I really love to use. So I'm working on highlighters right now. So this drawer is constantly moving and shifting, and I'm not keeping the same things over and over in here. If I am testing things out, it'll stay in here. If I'm decluttering anything, I know from here I'm going to go ahead and grab. So this is all highlighters, and then in the center I keep my blushes. I am trying to use up the center one in here. This one is one that I'm remembering to try to use. This is the MAC Telling Glow. This formula is amazing, so I love that one. And then this one I'm keeping here because I want to show it in a project pan that's coming up, so I need to keep this in here, but that's the only reason why this one is here. I just recently used up or tested a lot of my blushes, so that's why this is pretty empty and I haven't pulled any new ones out. So if I pull this out, here are all of my bronzers that I want to rotate throughout the summer. I am trying to use this one up for a project pan, so that's why that one's there. But I've been playing around with quite a few of these. When I'm bored of that one, I'll pull this one out. Like this one's a Bare Minerals one that I love. Here's an IT Cosmetics one that I enjoy. Here is MAC Give Me Sun. I can only use this in the summer, so that's why it's here. Same thing goes with this Laura Geller one. I can only use these in the summer, so that's why you see a lot of these in here. This one is Sun Bunny by Too Faced, Kevin and Kwan one, another MAC one. So this is where you're seeing all of these. That's where I keep all of these. I try to pull out the ones that are going to work in the summertime for me, as you guys, you know. Trying to pull the ones that work out in the summer, and I keep them here and I just rotate them when I'm not feeling like using my project pan ones. And again, these are from Walmart, 2 for $1. They're like 96 cents for 2. So if you can find these, I will try to link these down below because I do have some new ones with the actual tag on them. I'm trying not to be in here, but I cannot help it. So this drawer houses majority of my indie brand eyeshadows. Anything indie brand is what I keep in here. You guys know my fascination with eyeshadow. Anything is my obsession. So the majority of my collection is eyeshadow things. You will see that. I don't have too much of anything else. As you guys can see, I don't have much foundations, concealers, correctors. I don't keep too much of that stuff. It's just not my thing. So this is my love. So you guys can see my Beach Cosmetics that I keep here for the summer. My Colored Rain one that I still want to use. Here you will see Violet Voss that I have kept in here. All of my ColourPop are in here. So I have Rendezvous, Sweet Nothings, these little mini ones that I've been meaning to play around with. I have them in here. Look how beautiful this one. I'm dying to play with this one. So I keep all of my ColourPop in here. Back here I have more Colored Rain palettes that I still have yet to play with. Here is a Beauty Bakery one that I don't think they make anymore. I have Dose of Colors in here. My Friendcation one. I have, my goodness, here's another Dose of Color that I think they still have. I'm not sure about that. Then we have the Pinky Rose ones that I purchased that I have yet to show you guys. I have so many eyeshadow palettes, but that's my thing. I love eyeshadow palettes. Colored Rain, Queen of Hearts. You guys know I love that one. So as you guys can see, I don't have this jam-packed. I still can mess around with it. I still can move things around and see what I have without it being overwhelming. Let me just fix this because it's driving me crazy. So I can move these around. I try not to jam-pack my drawers because then it overwhelms me. So there, I moved the angle a little bit more for you guys. These are all my Juvia's Place ones and any other bigger ones that I have. So this is my Blush Tribe Blossom palette that you guys know I love. Here's my Certify one that I keep down here. So I try to keep eyeshadow palettes close to me in my drawer, the ones that I reach for the most, and to me that's indie brand. So this is where I house all of my Juvia's Place palettes. Like every one they've ever come out with, I have them all here. You guys, this is the first one that they ever came out with. Then you have the Deuce palette. You guys can see I love that one. Here is the Tribe Juvia's Place one. So I have them all here, including this one, the Flamingo palette. I love this one. So I keep this one in here as well. The bigger palettes are at the bottom. And then back here, these are all of my single shadow collection. This is my Z palettes that I keep. All of my Makeup Geek eyeshadows are in here. I have my Ingla eyeshadows that I keep back here. I have my ColourPop eyeshadows that I keep in here as well. Here are my Sydney Grace. Then I have some, what are these, Coastal Scents eyeshadow palettes in here. These are my Killer Queens. Look how beautiful that one is. I love that one. I use that one a lot. What else do I have in here for you guys? I know I have my Looksy in here as well. I have my Divina ones are in here. So I normally keep my Z palettes down at the bottom just because they are heavier. See, here are my Looksy ones. I try to keep these at the bottom just because they are heavy and I don't want to break my drawer. So yeah, see how these are not that filled? I can still see space and room in here, but that's how I want to keep it. So this is this side. All right, so now we're moving on to the left side of the 6 drawers. And the first drawer you will see, here's where I keep basically all my lip products. So I don't know if this angle is weird and I do apologize, but I just keep my mirror in here. These are ones that I'm currently using to see if I'm going to keep them for the month, just to have fun. These are all of my panning ones that I have, or things that I want to use up. So this is where I keep this one. This is practically empty. You guys know I don't buy lip products, so this drawer is kind of pathetic, but I have a designated lip drawer. So this is a NARS one that I want to keep and try to use up. And then in the back, and again, these are from Walmart. They come in a 3-pack for 96 cents. These are all of my primers. These are all of my face primers. This is the only 2 full size, and I got these in BoxyCharm. But basically, these are all of my primers. I do not buy primers. I just use what I have because they don't interest me as much. And then these are my eyeshadow primers. So I don't need to buy them. I just use what I have. I don't remember the last time I purchased one because these all come with palettes or gift with purchases and things. So these are my eyeshadow palette, or eyeshadow primers, basically. So that's this drawer. And then here I just keep these 2 in here, and I use them sometimes, or I do put them in my makeup kit. But that's this drawer. It's pretty, empty, but I do what I do, right? So for the next one, as you guys can see here, these are my single MAC eyeshadows. I just inherited these. I'm trying to depot these, and I just don't know what to do with these, honestly. So I just keep them here for now. But this drawer houses all of my mascaras and eyebrow products. And as you guys can see, I have a lot of deluxe sample size. So these are all deluxe sample size eyebrow products. I do not buy any. I do not, why is this not focusing? There you go. I do not buy any. These are just gift with purchases. Let me close this because you guys can't see. So these are just gift with purchases. Same thing goes with this one here. These are all gift with purchases. And then these are all my mascaras. Again, these are all gift with purchases. I don't buy mascaras. I can't remember the last time I purchased a mascara. So this drawer is kind of like, eyebrows and mascaras. I just go in here whenever I need something new. Other than that, it is not that entertaining. All right, moving on. So here is where you're going to find all of my setting sprays and powders. So here you will see all of my setting sprays. I have my Scandinavia ones, my Urban Decay ones that I've had. These are just some full size that I've gotten in kits and things over the years. This is just a glitter glue from Eye Candy that I like. And then these are powders that don't fit in the back. As you guys can see, I have powders in the back. And again, this was purchased from Walmart. This is another set that it comes in where different sizes, and this big one was part of it. But here's where you're finding, in the back you will see that I just have all of my powders. Laura Mercier, this Maybelline one, I have Milani, Rimmel, Smashbox, Pretty Vulgar, my Hourglass ones. I have Clinique, I have Cover FX. So this is where I keep all of mine back here. I can't remember the last time I actually went out and purchased one because I don't need powders and how often, you guys know how long it takes. So these are my Ben 9 ones that I keep in here. I also have my only MAC one left. I already panned one. This is a Laura Geller this is like a one that keeps you matte. I love this one. And it's a deluxe sample size. This is a Laura Mercier eye brightening one that I keep here as well. So this is another boring drawer, but this is where I keep my setting sprays and my powders in here. So the last two drawers you're gonna see, I don't know if the lighting's good, but this is where I keep all of my face palettes. Anything that's a face palette that's not an eyeshadow palette, but it has to do with highlighter, blush, and bronzer, this is where I keep them. And there's 2 drawers dedicated to it because that's how much I love these. So there's a ton, and I know there's a ton. Here are just some. These are my Blush Tribe, my IT Cosmetic one that I love and have gifted. Here is a ColourPop one. I don't even know if they make this one anymore, but I do like that one. My Jouer one. I love this one. I have, let's see, this is my Makeup Revolution one. Look how pretty that one is. I have these Tarte blush palettes that I keep in here too. So I have these in here. All the way in the back here, you see these? These are all of my Anastasia ones. These are all of the glow kits that I have back here. So that's where I house all of these. And then I have a few Tarte ones like this one, the Tarte Pro Glow one. It's still in its packaging. You're going to see that I keep a lot of things still in its original packaging going forward, and I don't know why. Like, still I keep these in their sleeves. It's just a thing of mine. Some I have in boxes and some I don't. You may have noticed that in my indie brand drawer. It's just the thing I do. You guys can tell I just keep them in here. So that's this drawer right here, and then the same goes for the last drawer right here. Same goes for this drawer right here. You guys can see I keep some things in boxes and some things I don't. So here's like an Hourglass one that I adore. Here's a Laura Geller one. That one's really, really pretty. Then I have this Laura Geller one. Look, I wish she would come out with more of these. These are amazing. I love these. They're baked blushes in here. Lancome one. I don't know. See, it's still in its box. I just like to keep certain things in their boxes and certain things I don't. It's just the nature of the beast. I don't know why, but I still keep them in their boxes. And I think it's more of like I know what it is, so then I'll just pull it out. Here are these Tarte ones that I love. And I use these in my kit sometimes, or I just use them on myself. Then we have my Makeup Geek single blushes, and then these two are highlighters from Divina. I keep these back here. This Makeup Revolution Sophia. How pretty that one is. And then I have more of like the bigger elongated ones back here, like this one, where this is the Too Faced one that I really like that one too. Then we have this Lorac one, which was amazing. Amazing. I love the Lorac ones. I think they do a phenomenal job. Here is the Flower Beauty. This one, you guys remember this one, the Guy Bourdin? Yeah, it's still brand new because I suck. I will eventually use it, but you know, I still have it in there. So this is another drawer. So these two drawers right here are the drawers that I keep all of my face palettes. And you will only find my face palettes here. I don't have them anywhere else in my collection.
That is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. On the screen, you will see another video if you are interested in sticking around and enjoying watching my videos. Until then, I will talk to you guys in that video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.